Hi everybody, welcome to Gunpla TV.
Hey guys.
Brought to you by HobbyLink Japan. This is episode 239.
239.
239.
Number to remember.
We're just chugging along here. Chugging along. Okay, so we don't have much this month, as we've already said.
Hello.
It's April and Bandai's kind of left us hanging for a little while.
Yeah.
Unless you like Figure Ice Bus from Love Live or something. Apparently those are coming. But I have something here I need to talk about. But you have something there?
I do. I have got this a couple weeks ago, I think it was. Iron-Blooded Orphans. And I think
Yeah.
we're going to maybe start seeing a bit fewer and fewer of these as time goes on now that the show's over. So
maybe we've seen
kind of
our
an
last
encore
IBO kit with this one. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? Okay, we got to talk about this one.
Yeah.
You know, I was going to say we got the Advanced Evolution Zeta, but that's not the case at all because it looks like they changed their little name here.
Slightly.
It's the Gunpla Evolution Project. Advanced Evolution.
Advanced Evolution?
Those aren't quite the same. So maybe they changed it last minute and then had to reprint some things. I don't know. I mean, we saw it at the Gunpla Expo and it did say
Advanced Evolution. But that was a different name.
Gunpla Evolution Project with a little
They wanted that
slant
G on there.
Yeah, they need that G on there. This is the first of its kind, and we were looking at this because it has English on here. And one thing in the big red letters here, it says, greatest range of motion in HG history.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, in a Zeta. Okay, now I definitely have to open this up. Now this is a really stuffed box, I should mention. Like if you look at the length of the B runner, it's almost larger than the box. It's pretty exact. So the question I might have is, are they reusing any parts from the old kits? And so far, it says HGUC 203. So the Zeta. So all these runners are new. So we have some blue parts there. Looks like we got the shoulder parts. Here's some frame parts. That looks like a lot of frame parts for a HG kit. So far, so good. The B2 parts for the armor. And then the B1 is the majority of the white armor, right? You got the little side legs here. Looks like several separate runners kind of spliced together. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. There's a lot of parts in this HG kit. There's all the red, and we have some orange, and we have some yellow. So they differentiated the yellow and the orange parts on here. And then the eyepiece right there. Another big long runner, two of them actually. Here's all the blue. Now this is C1, and this is C2. So they're only doubled up in this section here.
That one corner.
Yeah, and then, you know, there's your Mega Bazooka. We were talking about already. Mega Bazooka. And there's your piece right there. What is that? Somebody's part swapping. Yeah, but there's a lot of frame parts in here, surprisingly. And then, last but not least, well, of course, polycaps. You need those in an HG usually. Beam sabers, and the D runner. These are all your black parts. So you have your rifle here and all the wings. Now, this reminds me of the Zeta 2.0. Some of these shapes, which I built not too long ago. That's a great kit. So, if this is comparable in kind of the build to the 2.0, that would be something special, I think, because it's really a great looking MS to begin with. So if they can get like good proportions and a good transformation without making it too fragile or too blocky, I'm all for that. So let me just drop all these parts back in if I can. They're pretty long. Parts everywhere.
It's like Tetris.
See, I gotta turn this around. Luckily for me, just like Tetris, I've got a lot of experience with this kind of thing. Like, look at this. Oh, hold on. Let me show you the stickers as well before you finish that off. Look at that.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a lot of red on there. I guess I'll lay onto the black parts probably. But if I do this now, I think I've restacked these better than they were before. Look at that box.
Wow, it fits right in there.
Yeah. You know how you do that? You just take out the plastic bags.
And look at that O on the side. Wow.
Greatest range of motion in HG history. I don't know yet because I haven't built it, but I'm hoping to. You know, it does say you can transform into Wave Rider. Okay, that's cool. But it says proportional accuracy was pursued by adopting a parts replacing system. Hold on, it's a part swapper. And that's fine. We have to expect that in an HG kit.
Right.
But it's like we totally wanted to pursue proportional accuracy. And that's why we made it a part swapper. Not like that old Zeta, which is unproportional but can transform. No, it can't.
No, it can't.
Exactly.
This is the real grade that had the...
Yeah, the real grade had the transformation and the proportion. So I don't know what this spiel is here. They're just trying to sell their part swapping. Make it
But
look
hey,
good.
it's got the most...
It has the greatest range of motion in HG history.
Yeah.
There you go. And a hyper mega launcher is included in the kit.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah. Next week, I think we're both going to be building this. I don't know who's going to talk about it though.
Oh.
A stylish figure is achieved with the latest format. Yeah, so there you go. I'm going to stop now, but we have another announcement to make.
We do. We got a mid-month new item reveal from Bandai, but it wasn't a new kit. Nope. It was 6 new decals.
That's
Water
right,
slide
decal
decals.
sets.
Those smaller Bandai decals that are like 300, 400 yen each, I think.
Yes. 432 yen usually when the tax is in, so our price is down to like 300 something. It is kind of a big deal though. There's Bandai, they used to make water slide decals in batches. They still do, but the gap was so big. People are wondering like, do they even make them anymore?
Right, are they done with it? The last time we got new ones was like that Master Grade 3.0. We got a decal thing for that Master Grade 3.0 and
an RG, the FB01 full burn and those had water
we got
slides
those
as well, I believe. But
after that, it just kind of stopped. It was like 2014.
Yeah, maybe. But they're back.
Finally back. It's only been a 3-year wait.
All new. 6 all new sets. So there is, I can't remember off the top of my head, but the one, let's talk about first, the Exia. The RG Exia. They give you the decals you need to do your RG Exia. And on that sheet as well is the decals you would need if you want to make it a repair too.
Right, that'll be interesting. Cool. And we had 2 sets for iron-blooded orphans.
Yes. And these are just like, can be used with various kits.
Right.
It's not just one kit. So if you have any of the IRBO HGs, and I think the 1/100s as well, you can use with these decal sets across those.
Right.
Which is cool.
There was one Universal Century set. And there was like a Z one for the...
Oh, the double Z, the Zeta and double Zeta. Yeah, there you go. So, water slide decals, they are still making them.
They are.
And they're coming.
After this, how long before we see the next?
I don't know.
Another
Maybe it's
3
a start
years.
of something good. We'll get them in June, and maybe we'll get another batch a few months later. So
okay.
You can only hope.
You can only hope.
Okay.
Decals.
I really like water slide decals, but I also like dry transfers.
Those are kind of getting harder and harder to find them.
I know. Okay, you have something there in your hand?
I do have a little something to talk about, I guess. So
okay.
Let's take a look. All right, so here we have from Iron-Blooded Orphans, the HG 1144th Gundam Vual. Vual.
Yes.
I guess
Vowel.
that could be
Vual. Vowel.
The Gundam Vual.
There you go.
That
sounds right to me.
Well, if you guys watch the series, you might not recognize this suit, and that's because this mobile suit actually never showed up in the anime series.
Oh, okay.
So just like the other 2 we had the Astaroth and what was
the Astaroth Origin?
The Astaroth Origin. This is from that same side story. So.
Okay.
And it kind of, I think it shares a bit with the Astaroth, although it's not exactly the same. We have some brand new colors. I think this was for Iron-Blooded Orphans. This is the first time we've had a full black.
Yeah, now that I think about it, a completely black suit like this might be
black.
number 1.
We've had white, we've had greens, we've had yellows and pinks and tans, and I think there was orange in there too at some point. But black, we've never had like a sinister looking black Darth Vader type-esque suit.
Once you go black.
Once, okay.
Okay.
I don't know how to follow that coming up, but
You're supposed to just talk about the kit.
So let's talk about this kit here.
Yeah.
And as you can tell by looking at the kit, this is another asymmetrical design.
Yeah.
But unlike my previous review of the Astaroth, I didn't go through the effort of building a complete second one with the symmetrical look to it this time. I just built it as it is.
Okay.
I guess time constraint, but I thought about that when I was putting this together. Like, I see this. Like, it's got this cool leg armor on one side, but the other side's kind of naked looking. It just gets my mind thinking, like, if I had another kit or 2, then I could make it complete looking. But
HLJ appreciates her patronage.
I'm not going to go through all that effort on this one. That's okay.
Okay.
But, let's see. What can we say about this kit? So you are given just different armor pieces for the legs and the arms, of course. On this leg, you have like a nice big thruster, but he's lost it at some point in his history.
Oh my goodness, so he only goes in circles.
Yeah, he's flying in circles around there. Classic.
Or you've seen too many IBO designs that are similar because we're just making fun of it now. But it still kind of looks cool. The Astaroth Origin was a great kit. I really liked it.
The Origin was a cool kit. That one had the symmetrical design.
And the backpack.
And the backpack, yeah, that one was pretty cool. But when you get to these ones that they've kind of like armor's been ripped off and they're just kind of hodgepodge.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway.
What about the weapons, though? Doesn't it have cool weapons?
It does have cool weapons, and I will talk about those in 1 second. I just want to mention a few more things. So as far as the arm goes, so he has like a full armored armed arm on this side.
Okay.
But the other arm, they give you these new runners for the inner frame part of the arm.
Ah, that's new.
This part is new. So usually they have like holes for where you're going to connect the armor and whatnot. But since he has nothing to connect to, they give you like a completely new part here that has like an unmolested, I guess you could say, arm. What should actually be inside the frame.
That's kind of cool, though, no?
That is kind of cool.
We usually give Bandai a little bit of crap because they reuse things over and over and over again.
Right.
This time they actually molded new parts for that.
They did mold some new parts for this, including the part of the inner frame here. So you are left over with a inner frame arm for this side if you ever want to use it. Okay. I thought his head was a pretty cool design. He's got 4 eyes going on there, and you had to put those 4 different eye stickers on there, and it's kind of got a bit of a funky V-fin as far as the Gundam kits go. That was different. Movement, of course, is there's nothing I need to say about that. It's the same as far as everything goes, but there is one thing I did kind of want to mention. They have this new like chest design, and usually this centerpiece kind of has more movement to it. But with this new chest design, it's kind of like locked in place, so you can't really.
But that's good, maybe, because I think some of the earlier frames, they could lean forward a little bit, or they could become loose.
They do start to get a bit loose in that area. So I don't know if that was their actual like design intent, but. Just something I wanted to mention.
That's cool.
The backpack is pretty standard. You get 2 thrusters on the side there. And his arm here, this piece, he's got a shield that just kind of plugs in. And you got a bunch of stickers to put on the shield. Most of the stickers actually on the sticker sheet were for this shield.
I see.
All of the different ones on here, and plus there's kind of a metallic silverish gray one on that side. But this kit does come with some weapons, so let's get on to the weapons now. This one was kind of unique. They called this one the... what was the name of this one? I believe they called it the Glaive. Yeah. The Glaive. Sounds a pole sword longer than an overall height of the mobile suit on each end. It's different. Because it's... I mean, Iron Blood Orphans, everybody has the melee weapons. So as far as melee weapons go, this is kind of a really unique melee weapon. But the coolest weapon that comes with this kit is, of course, the mining hammer.
The mining hammer.
So I guess when he's out there mining asteroids, he can.
That's right.
Hammer at people. It's a cool design. I think we've pretty much seen like almost all melee weapon style designs with this.
If there's some we have not seen, I don't want to see them. Because they're going to be like abstract and weird. Become the nunchucks.
Oh goodness, that would be interesting. I wonder, did they have that already though?
Nope. Did they? No.
There was one option set that had like the chain.
Oh. Okay.
But I don't think that was Iron Blood Orphans.
Okay.
I think that was something else.
Don't give me any ideas.
All right, and you do get a shield.
Okay.
So the shield is kind of a cool design. He's going to hold on to it with this hand, I guess, and you can put his weapon on that hand. But really, that's about all there is to this guy. There's not a whole lot. If you've built the other Iron Blood Orphans kits, you already kind of know what to expect with this one. Just some new weapons and some new armor.
Okay.
It's asymmetrical, but I don't know. It's an interesting kit, I guess.
Asymmetrical is like for the cool kids now. Asymmetrical is the new symmetrical. I kind of like it. I mean,
the black is
it's IBO and it's IBO side story, which is even stranger IBO, but it's,
yeah,
it is kind of cool.
It is kind of cool.
All
it's
right.
Different.
1/100, right? We haven't got a 1/100 Astaroth in any version, so I guess we can't expect this one.
Yeah. No.
But who knows? Shizuoka.
Well, yeah, I mean,
3 weeks away.
There's stuff from the actual anime we probably need in 100 scale before we get to stuff like this. But, I mean, you do get the extra glaive, which maybe you can use as a paint stir.
There you go. All right. Okay, so let's get right into the comments.
All right, let's go into comments here. Wow, okay, which one?
Hold on, yeah, sorry.
That would be it?
Yeah.
All right, let's go into the comments here, and the first one is from Gundam Fan. Well, I hope if you're a Gundam fan, you're watching this show.
And if you're not, you should, and then become a Gundam fan.
Exactly. Any upcoming Master Grade release besides the Justice?
The answer is yes, but we don't know. Like, there's got to be more MG coming.
Well,
you know,
I mean, there's
just a matter of when. Just a matter of when.
Zeta, no.
The Double Zeta, that's right. We know about that, and I think that's going to be their big August release. But I don't know if there's going to be one in between. So.
Well, this year we've definitely seen a lot more Master Grades.
Yes.
Than we have the years before.
Yes.
So there might be a chance, but I mean, Justice is coming. Is it May?
It's May, so I guess we have a May and August. I don't know if they'll squeeze one in there.
Right, that'll be a 2-month gap.
But
it's
possible. They might hint at what comes after, like August. I'm assuming that August is the Zeta, the Double Zeta.
Usually,
and they'll probably have a prototype
at
Shizuoka. So
usually in August we kind of get like another announcement for the next kid. I think.
True.
So
yeah, but the Double Zeta, it's coming. So far, we've only seen like hints at it in promotional material. But I imagine at Shizuoka, we will see either a prototype,
right,
or kind of the thing. Like they might have it already. We'll see.
We'll have to see. It's coming up soon. Shizuoka.
Yeah, Shizuoka.
Just a few weeks away.
You know, last year at Shizuoka, wasn't it? Didn't they have the RX 78-2 full armor Thunderbolt version cut?
Was that last year?
At Shizuoka? I remember we went to Shizuoka and saw something there. It must have been, no? Because that was an August release, wasn't it? And then the Zaku in December. My brain's not that bad.
I know.
Come on now. Yeah, we'll see something. Shizuoka, guaranteed.
All right.
Todd will tell you all about it.
Yeah. Look forward to it.
All right.
All right, let's go on to the next one from Jave Mark. Is that Jave? Have?
Yeah, we asked that question last time too.
Transforming kits
he is a return customer. Sorry.
That's okay. Transforming kits are the bane of my existence as I have meaty fingers for the delicate transformation. Also, R.I.P.I.B.O.
Rest in peace, Iron Blood Orphans.
Yep. Rest in peace, R.I.P.
A lot of people died in that show, so I guess R.I.P. is a proper term to use in some ways.
Spoilers.
What are you talking about? Season 2's done now.
The season is done. You
Yep.
never know. There's people out there.
Okay.
Let's go on to the next one from Somacula.
Okay.
And they say, still can't believe there isn't a Zeta 3.0.
We haven't even got a Zaku 3.0 yet.
I was like, wait, 3.0 we've only had
the RX-78, which is just a proportion up real grade. So, but yeah, 3.0, it should be a thing, I feel like. There's a string of 2.0 kits now.
Right.
So, yeah, let's
we're
see
still getting like 2.0 kits kind of too, aren't we?
Yeah, we got a Delta Plus, didn't we? Was that actually called a 2.0?
I think.
And is that the Sniper? 2.0? 2.0, what had 2.0 in title recently?
Feels like the Hakushiki.
There was one. Yeah, there was one. I know it was the Hakushiki was a 2.0. Yeah, we need a 3.0, but there's so many things they could just do as 2.0s before that.
Right.
So who knows what their plan is.
Maybe they feel Zaku's good enough as it is, 2.0?
Do you feel... Well, the Zaku 2.0 is a fantastic kit. And there's so many different variations of it, and it still seems to be a fan favorite. And even when they made the Zaku Thunderbolt version cut, they used the 2.0 as a base. They didn't really need to change it that much. So I think the 2.0 Zaku is solid, doesn't need to get changed. But there's other kits that they could do as a 2.0 before needing to head on to the 3.0s. Yeah. And I was actually going to ask you, like, do you think that releasing the 3.0 RX-782 was like a mistake on Bandai's part?
You know, that's a good question. Well, but the 2.0 is kind of like a really old like more of the classic
Yeah, it
style
was
design.
classic
So that's
anime.
kind of.
So maybe that they felt they needed to do that.
I mean, you got the real grade out, and plus you had the. I mean, well, before they had the G30th, and the G30th was kind of like a more advanced, but we never had like a 1/100 scale kit of the G30th. They did the HG, we had the real grade kind of, we had the mega size, which was that style, but there was really nothing in that style. So
yeah, that's a good point. But I felt like when you use that title, like 3.0,
you're just introducing a whole nother
you
bunch of
have to
problems.
carry on from there.
Right.
But they didn't. They released it. It's a great kit. It looks fantastic. But they didn't continue on from that.
Right.
So maybe they should have just renamed it and called it something else.
Call it
RX 78.2, modern version, or
or G30.
G30th, or any of that thing. Real Gundam Project. Like the same when they did the first RG. So yeah, Bandai maybe swung and missed on that one. I don't know. Although people are excited, like, bring me the next 3.0.
I mean, more, everything's got to have a 3.0.
Eventually.
Never had a 2.0. Let's just make it a 3.0.
Let's skip 2 and go right to 3.
Let's skip the 2.
Okay.
Well, we'll see.
We talked a lot about that.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go on to the next comment from Jiangsu. What do you guys think of the newest Star Wars trailer?
Ooh, it's a teaser. It's not really a trailer. So it's a teaser. It just gives you enough to make you think, I have no idea what's going to happen. I mean, yeah, this Rey's going to learn how to use the Force.
Yeah.
And Luke's probably going to have to teach her that. When the Episode 7, Force Awakens teasers and trailers 1, 2, and 3 started coming, my friend and I would chat up like, I think this is going to happen. I think this is going to happen. Yeah. Based on what I've seen, I think this is going to happen. And I went to the theater. None of what I said was true. So I'm kind of holding off on speculating at all. It's just like, let's just wait and see what happens. I can wait 6 months.
Right.
Yeah. So.
I always watch the trailers. I'm just sitting there looking for like new ship designs.
Yeah.
Because I just like the new ships equals new merchandise.
New models.
New models. But I've seen those same TIE fighters from the last series. I'm seeing those same fighters. There was like an A-Wing that popped up. If you paused it like the right second, an A-Wing showed up in that teaser trailer.
I mean, it's not like they all just stopped using them.
Right, that's true. That was kind of
function, especially if you're a rebellion.
I think that was one of the advanced designs towards the end of Return of the Jedi. So
there you go.
No Y-wings, of course, because those things are pretty ancient, even by the time of Episode 4. Maybe.
You know what comes out next week in Japan? The Blu-ray of Rogue One.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You gonna get it?
Yes, I am. For sure.
For sure?
Yeah, definitely.
Collector's edition?
No, I don't know if I'll go that far. I'll just run to the store that day. It's a Friday, I think.
Oh, okay.
Grab it and throw it in my bag. Okay, I got a kit to give away. We went all crazy about this Zeta. And I guess that means we can talk about this Zeta. Yeah. This is a 2.0. When are we going to see a 3.0? Well, I guess it's like that, right?
Yeah.
Greatest range of motion in HG history.
So it can't compete with this one. So.
Maybe it's better than this one because this has some limitations, being several years old now. 2.0 Zeta.
2005.
There you go. So
12-year-old. 12 years old.
Yeah, I've been doing this job too long. Okay. We had 148 comments.
Ooh.
And winner is number 111.
111.
And it says it's Black Haru. Black Haru. And he says, Camille is not a girl's name.
Ta-da.
I don't know where that came from. Did I say something in that last episode about Violet? It's not a girl's name. She had long hair. Camille, yes. So somebody who's setting the record straight with exclamation marks. Black Haru. I'll be contacting you through the private message on
Congratulations.
HobbyLink TV. Congratulations. You get the Zeta 2.0, and everybody wanted this kit.
Yeah.
All the comments for the episode. Zeta me, please.
Zeta.
I'm clearing space off my shelf. Yeah. Sorry. Don't worry, there's a new Zeta. I'm really excited for this.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I am really excited for this. It does look really cool. And because they're hyping it, I gotta find out if the hype is real. Right? Okay, so I'll slide that back into there. Now, next week will be the start of a new month. Well, near the end of April. We have a Zeta to show, but it's also around the time that the Playing with Plamo contest, which I should have mentioned at the beginning. Hi everybody, welcome to Gunpla TV. The 2017 Playing with Plamo competition is ending.
Right.
Entries must be submitted April 30th,
That's
Japan
coming
time.
soon.
So consider it April 29th in your time zone. if you're American in North America and Europe maybe. But yes, April 30th, the contest ends. And so far we've got lots of entries, but I know there's going to be a lot more. And it's going to take us some time to go through everything. But of course, being the end of the competition, we'll have a video just to thank everybody for their participation, and special announcement and everything else. And then the winners will be announced May 22nd. That's or before.
Okay. May 22nd.
There you go. So yes, if you haven't entered, you have a week left. Yeah. So get on it. You have less than a week left now, but please hurry up. Please get your entry in. Do your best. Be proud of what you've done. Be sure to enter the group that you feel is best for you. Remember, you can only enter one group, even if you're building various models. You can only enter one model. You can't enter one in each group. It's not allowed. So there you go. And that's it. Ryan will be back because it'll be the contest and he likes talking about it. So we'll see him on camera maybe. But other than that, I guess we'll just wrap it up.
Okay.
Okay. See you later.